Hello, my name's Nate. I'm here with DJ Hunterz, sitting with Tony Sinatra, DJ producer based out of Las Vegas. Anyways, my first question for you, Tony, is how amazing is it when you step on stage in front of a big, energetic audience with lights going, confetti coming out of the air, you got the fog machines going, you can tell that the crowd's feeling your music. Can you describe that feeling?
It would be really, I don't think there's really a word to describe that actual feeling, but you get a rush of adrenaline. It goes from literally from the toes all the way up to your entire body and just overwhelms you. And it's just a feeling of energy when you're vibing with the crowd and you're feeling the crowd and they're feeling you and you're playing your tracks and other tracks and they're reacting to your music and just what you're playing and they're dancing and jumping and taking photos. It's just a feeling that really there's not words that describe it, but it's just pure bliss. I mean,
So how long have you been doing this for?
I started when I was about 14, 15 years old. I bought my first pair of turntables. My brother used to sneak me into some after hours places in Las Vegas, and I used to watch some of his friends DJ. And from there, I was just caught. I was like, this is what I want to do. Never thought I'd make a career out of it, but I did, and I'm happy.
Do you have a favorite style of EDM or a favorite DJ, or is there one person or a group of DJs that you would incorporate their songs more into the style that you play and produce?
As far as like DJing goes, TJR, producers, I'm a big Avicii fan. I know that's really commercial, but I've been listening to him before he was mainstream and before really anyone knew who he was. I think the kid has ton of talent and is able to make some great tracks. As far as I like TGR, I like his style. He has him, Dioro, Scandal. I like Melbourne bounce and that bounciness that they do in my tracks. I've been incorporating that in a few of my couple tracks, and I just like it. I like that bouncy feel. It's like a happy feel. So I like that. But I also do. I mean, I'll produce a big room and an electro house as well. And I'm working on a couple progressive tracks. I just looking for some decent vocalists, and then try to get those out too.
Are there any major obstacles that you've had to come over, to kind of keep your head in the game and not give up on DJing?
Yeah, I think there's obstacles with anything you want to do. In the beginning, like I said, I never thought I was going to make a career out of it. It was a hobby, so I hear like teachers would be like, oh, so Tony, what do you want to do with your life? And I'm like, I want to be a DJ. And they'd be like, well, you can't be a DJ your whole life. And I'm like, well, now I beg to differ. But in the beginning, sometimes it gets in your head. I've had dry streaks where I wanted to hang up my hat, but you can't. I mean, thank God I have a family that loves me and supports me and has been literally behind me with my whole DJ producing career 100% and has always pushed me to do what I love to do. And there's been times I want to give up, but at the end of the day, you can't. You got to do what you love to do. I mean, you don't want to go to a 9 to 5 and be miserable your whole life. You want to do what makes you happy. I mean, you don't know how many lives you have in this world, so why not make the best of what you have right now?
When's the first time that you performed in front of a large crowd?
Just
or that you can remember, like when you were performing
like,
in front of, that it was different than like a college party or
the first year of EDC. What was it? 2000? Was it 2010? Was the first year? To whatever first year. I think it was 2011 in Las Vegas.
Mm-hmm.
I was performing at a pool party, and it just I walked in, the pool just slammed, and like we were talking about the adrenaline rush before. It was right before I even went on. I started feeling it, and that was probably 2011. I think the pool did like almost 3,000 or 4,000 people that day. And it couldn't even hold that much. They were overcapacitated. Thank God they didn't get shut down by the fire marshal. But it was I think that was the first time was around 2010, 2011, whatever first year EDC was in Las Vegas. It was.
So did you have any fear that day, or do you ever have any fears before you?
When I started seeing the crowd, yeah, I wouldn't say I got scared. It was more nervous that they weren't gonna accept, not really accept, but I didn't want to bomb. But you can never go and think of negative. So I just went in there and did my thing. And just played my heart out, and thank God it was a great experience. It's actually I think I have a photo of the crowd I see on my phone still to this day. It's like one of my favorite photos.
Really?
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I thank you very much, Tony.
No problem,
I think
thank you.
that's all the questions that I have for you today. I
Thank
really
you.
appreciate
No,
your
I
time.
appreciate it. Thank
I'm
you.
looking forward to some of your samples.
Yeah,
and,
send you guys over some
waking up
stuff.
in the money.
Yeah.
You have just been hunted.